On August 25, 1980, a recreation and sports center is established in Rodeo de la Cruz under the name Centro Sportivo Club Rodeo de la Cruz, with the aim of promoting sport practice, which initially remained confined to football and to producing social and entertainment events. The effort of its founders lauded the new entity that consists for Creoles who had settled down on a village and immigrant Italians, Spanish, French, or their children. For this reason, the color of their sport jacket derived from the Italian flag, hence its nickname. The strong social, political, and economic crisis that suffered the province in the 30s made Sportivo Rodeo de la Cruz expand their sport activities, incorporating boxing. Sports fiction would soon arrive, and years later, Pascual Perez would begin his successful boxing career. 1948 Olympic champion and 1954 world in the facilities on the club. The extraordinary assembly decides that Sportivo Rodeo de la Cruz should undertake more symbolic goals and of greater magnitude, and this is done by changing the name of the entity to Club Deportivo y Social Guaymallen. On April 26, 1952, with the top team playing in First Division, the field of Cadetes Argentinos Icano, it's open. All the efforts are focused on consolidating the institution through popular dances with orchestra and lead singers. During the 60s and 70s, the effort to grow and compete are overshadowed by the character that sport acquires in those years, which almost pronounces sentence to the small clubs. Therefore, leaders and supporters desire to keep football as the foundational sport, to promote social dance, and to reincorporate boxing along with traditional balls and basketballs, thus presenting the club as a strong and stable entity. The athletic achievements lead to institutional growth based on massive influx of members. This makes the institution acquire and plans great entries on 2.5 acres of land adjacent to the football stadium, where the hockey court is built and the natatorium is inaugurated in 1986. After the crisis of the 90s, the club understands that its role with the community is to use football as a tool for the growth of the institution and other sports. Today, after 95 years of the distant founding of Sportivo Rodeo de la Cruz, Club Deportivo y Social Guaymallén, it's proud of the development of its foundational sport, football, but also considers the incorporation of other sports, taking advantage of its proximity to the current real estate development of this era, which basically consists of private neighborhoods. This promotes the growth of the population of children and young people who increasingly needs and leisure and recreation space for sports, to whom our clubs offers, with all its facilities, the appropriate and ideal place. Thus, the presence of investors to refurbish our club becomes necessary, as it had suffered deterioration after the successive crises of the country. This is why we are committed to institutional improvement, which is so necessary at this time to be able to provide the community of Rodeo de la Cruz with a sport and social enterprise of various activities and of great importance for the healthy development and growth.